Hey everybody, Rob Vino here, WagerTalk TV with your free play. We're here on Friday and we're going to talk a little bit of college football, SEC style night game, Alabama at Oklahoma. I think we got a pretty good angle, pretty good read on that one. But first, want to let everybody know about the WagerTalk special offer going on right now, and it is a good one. College football and NFL season combined. You can get them both in one combined all access package for just $3.99. It runs from now through the end of the season, which would be the Super Bowl. You'll get college football all the way through the national championship game. You'll get NFL football all the way through the Super Bowl. Don't forget that Thanksgiving Day is coming up, that weekend coming up in about 4 or 5 days here. It's a big football weekend. There's plenty of football left. Great package. And where I'm concerned, my close to the NFL and college football seasons last week were outstanding. Good time to hop on board. So once again, college football and NFL football combined all access package being offered right now by WagerTalk for just $3.99. Hop in by going to my homepage at WagerTalk.com. Let's get into this Alabama-Oklahoma game here. And for Oklahoma, boy, it's been a rough season. And their pass game weaponry is just decimated. It's been decimated all season long. More bad news here this week as Deion Burks is now listed as out. He went from doubtful to out today. They're down to their tight end, Bowers Sharp, as the only player in their receiving corps that is over 18 catches this season. They've played 10 games so far, Oklahoma has, and they've thrown for over 200 yards just twice in 10 games. And one of those was against Maine from the FCS. Like all other SEC opponents right now, Alabama can stack the box, go up against Oklahoma's run. That helps Alabama here because they enter with the 12th rated run defense in the SEC. So the fact that they can focus in on putting 8 in the box and stopping Oklahoma, their run game, and the fact that Oklahoma doesn't really present a running threat with their quarterback, Jackson Arnold, this is a good matchup for Alabama here because their pass defense is pretty solid at this point in time. In defense of Oklahoma, they do return their starting right tackle for this one, but number one running back, Javante Barnes, is still questionable. They could be down to Gavin Sawchuk in this case or other guys. So tough ride for Oklahoma offensively right now, whereas Alabama's offense is rolling currently. 486 total yards versus Missouri and 420 the week after at LSU. That was prior to last week's 508 that they put on FCS Mercer. Right now, quarterback Jalen Milroe in the run game and freshman wide receiver Ryan Williams in the deep vertical passing game. It just force opponents to cover too much of the field and they present too many options. It's hard for defensive coordinators at this point in time with the ways that Alabama can move the football side to side and north and south, east and west as well. At the end of the game, meltdown for Oklahoma against Missouri wasn't good. You know, they're solid defensively, and Brett Venables is a good defensive-minded head coach, but this team is getting worn down. Like I say, that meltdown against Missouri kind of exemplifies this. Oklahoma has allowed 30-plus points in 3 of their last 4 SEC games and 26 in the other. The bye week could have helped some, but I don't know if it helped enough for Oklahoma right now. They just seem to be a worn-down football team at this point. So I would take a look at Alabama's offense being pretty successful here. In the final matchup look, I think you have to comp this game, and I love to compare, games that match up kind of similar. The comp here for me is the OU-Texas game. That game went 34-3 in Texas's favor. Oklahoma got out early, 3-0. They actually won time of possession, and they were +1 in first downs, but their offense couldn't convert on third down. They're only 4-15. They couldn't pass. They only had 148 passing yards. They couldn't run. They had 89 rushing yards on 2.3 yards per carry, and they were sacked 6 times in that game. Alabama's defense is not quite Texas's, but they certainly can contain this OU offense here. And Alabama's offense is more explosive than the Texas one. So I like Alabama to cover this game. The number here is 13.5. It's on the road. Alabama kind of needs to win motivationally here. They're number 7 in the college football playoffs rankings. Can't afford a third loss. There's also a path. We'll have to see how things happen here because it's a bit complicated in the SEC, but there's a path for Alabama to get to the SEC championship game, even though Lane Kiffin thinks some teams might not want to get there. Oklahoma has 5 wins So they'll be motivated as well. The 6th would qualify them for a bowl game. Just don't think this is the matchup for them to do it. They close next week at LSU. Maybe a better opportunity for them to go down there and get their 6th. I like Alabama here, somewhere in the 31-13 range. We're going to use that as the free play for today. Alabama minus 13.5 on the road at Oklahoma. On the way out, I'd like to ask everybody to hit the like button if you like the analysis and selections you're receiving here from all the WagerTalk handicappers. Try and provide as much content as we can on a daily basis. Let us know your thoughts on this game or any other game. Drop us a comment in the comments section. Click subscribe. Join the 186,000 people that already have subscribed to WagerTalk TV. For now, this is Rob Vino saying good luck with all your plays, and I'll see you next time on WagerTalk TV.